our goal now is to provide some examples involving derivatives of trigonometric functions. So you can see on the right side are the formulas or the derivatives of the 6 trigonometric functions. The derivative of sine x is equal to cosine x. The derivative of cosine x is equal to negative sine x. The derivative of tangent x is equal to secant x quantity squared, or you can also write that as secant squared x. The derivative of secant x is secant x tangent x. The derivative of cosecant x is negative cosecant x cotangent x. And the derivative of cotangent x is equal to negative cosecant x quantity squared, or you can also write that as negative cosecant squared x. Let's have the first example. Alright, suppose, okay, my derivative, or you're asked to find the derivative of the function y is equal to 2 sine x plus 3 tangent x, right? So these are just adding two terms. So the first term here is 2 sine x plus 3 sine, and the second term here is 3 tangent x. So the rule for getting the derivative will just be the derivative of the first term, which is equal to 2 sine x. So the derivative of that is 2 cosine x plus the derivative of the second term. So the derivative of tangent x is secant squared x. So you can write that as 3 secant squared x. Okay, so that's the derivative of our first function. Now, let's have number 2. Number 2 here is y equals sine x times cosine x. As you can see here, we have here a product of functions. So the first factor is sine x and the second factor is cosine x. And according to product rule, in getting the derivative of this function, we have the rule such that the first factor, which is sine x, just copy it. The derivative of cosine x, and the derivative of cosine x is negative sine x plus the second factor, which is equal to cosine x, times the derivative of the first factor, which is equal to the derivative of sine x is cosine x. Then we can now simplify the terms. Sine x times negative sine x is negative sine squared x. And then cosine x times cosine x, that is equal to cosine squared x. Alright? Let's have 4 new examples. So let's erase these things. Alright, so number 3. What if we have here y equals 3x over cosecant x? Now note that you have here a quotient. Therefore, you can use the quotient rule, wherein y prime will be equal to square the denominator cosecant squared x. Then the numerator will be the derivative of the numerator, 3x. So the derivative of 3x is 3 times the denominator, which is cosecant x, minus then the derivative of the denominator. So the derivative of cosecant x is negative cosecant x cotangent x. So since mayroon kay negative dito, so this will become positive cosecant x cotangent x times the first the numerator, the numerator, which is equal to 3x. Right? So if you simplify that, I will have here 3 cosecant x plus 3x cosecant x cotangent x all over cosecant squared x. But then I can still factor out my numerator by cosecant x. Therefore, my y prime will be equal to factoring out by cosecant x. So, sa loob ngayon, we will have here 3 na lang plus 3x cotangent x. Alright? And then, the denominator, I will still have cosecant squared x. Then afterwards, so I can cancel out 1 cosecant x. Therefore, the simplest form, I will have here 3 plus 3x cotangent x over cosecant x. Now, we can also simplify yung y natin, which is 3x over cosecant x. No? So, this is one option na maging, maging derivative niya. Another one is to use the trigonometric identities wherein you know that 1 over cosecant x is only simply equal to what? So, that's simply equal to sine x. So, yung y natin, which is equal to 3x over cosecant x can be written as what? So, let's change color para mas makita natin na ito ngayon, pwede natin siyang isulat ng 3x times sine x. So, instead of having 3x over cosecant x, I will have there 3x sine x. And since 3x sine x yan, pwede kayo, instead of gagamit kayo ng quotient rule, we use now the product rule. So, ayusin lang natin that my y will be equal to 3x sine x. Then, by product rule, again, y prime will be the first factor, copy the first factor, times the derivative of sine x. The derivative of sine x is equal to cosine x, plus the second factor, which is equal to sine x, times the derivative of 3x, which is equal to 3. Therefore, you can also write this as 3x cosine x plus 3 sine x. Now, take a look that these two things, itong dalawang to, itong dalawang to, this one and this one are identical lang. Why? Because you can now, I hope you can see that these two answers are just identical. Na baka mamay mag-aaway tayo, sabihin na magkaiba sila na answers. But basically, they are just the same. Why? Because you know that 3 over this one, no? So, mag-erase tayo para makita nyo. Kasi ito yung una natin. The first one, when we use y over 3x cosecant x, ang naging sagot natin ay 3 plus 3x cotangent x over cosecant x. Wherein, when we use 3x sine x as my y, we will have 3x cosine x plus 3 sine x. Alright. So, take note that if you have 3 plus 3x cotangent x over cosecant x, yung 3 over cosecant x ko is just equal to 3 sine x. Why? Because 1 over, again, 1 over, no? So, take a look of this one. 1 over cosecant x is only equal to sine x. So, ang 3 over cosecant x is just equal to 3 sine x. Then, ang 3x cotangent x ko over cosecant x, again, by our identities, my cotangent x is equal to cosine x over sine x, while cosecant x again is equal to 1 over cosecant x is equal to sine x. So, ang cotangent x over cosecant x, this one. Okay? It's just simply cosine x over sine x multiplied to sine x. Kaya, itong sine x natin to, pwede maka-cancel out. Therefore, 3x cotangent x over cosecant x is only equal to 3x cosine x. So, basically, di tayo dapat magkaroon ng problema whether ganito yung sagot ninyo, which is 3x cosine x plus 3 sine x, or ganito yung answer ninyo, 3 plus cotangent x over cosecant x. Alright? So, pareho lang na ganun dapat ang ano. So, either way can be the result of the derivative of our problem in number 3. Okay, let's have another example. So, erase lang natin to. Something not bad. Okay. suppose my problem is number 5. Sorry, this should be number 4. My number 4 problem is sine x of y equals sine x over x plus 2. So similarly, this is just a quotient. So we will use the quotient rule. So we will have here y prime, again square the denominator, and then ang rule natin, the derivative of the numerator, which is ang derivative ng sine x ay cosine x, times the denominator, which is x plus 2, minus the derivative of the denominator, which is 1, times the numerator, which is equal to sine x. So our y prime will then be equal to x plus 2. Okay, pwede mas maganda ganyan na lang siya, minus sine x over x plus 2 quantity squared. Alright? So you can have this as your answer, but if you want to expand it further, my y prime will just be x cosine x plus 2 cosine x minus sine x all over x plus 2 quantity squared. Okay? So that's our answer for number 4. Now, let's have another one. Okay, let's erase this. And then we have another one here. Suppose, alright, so this is number 5. Suppose my y is equal to sine 2x. Okay, this time wala tayong ano dyan. Kasi ang meron lang tayo, derivative ng sine x. Pero hindi naman natin pwedeng palitan na yung x dyan magiging 2x siya. Okay, so wala pa tayo dun sa ganung rule. So if we stick to this rule, so we have to look for the identity of sine 2x. So let's go back to the trigonometric identity of sine 2x. And you know that sine 2x is only equal to 2 sine x cosine x. So instead of using finding the derivative ng sine 2x na yun yung gagamitin nyo, what you will have will just be the identity, which is equal to y equals 2 sine x cosine x. Ito na ngayon ang kukunin natin ng derivative instead of the sine 2x. And by product rule again, y prime will be, copy the first factor, 2 sine x, times the derivative of cosine x, that is equal to negative sine x, plus the second factor, cosine x, times the derivative of 2 sine x, that is equal to 2 cosine x. So our answer will be, if you simplify this, negative 2 sine squared x plus 2 cosine squared x. Okay, so that should be our answer for this one. Okay, let's check. So we'll have here, again recall, no? So the first factor, 2 sine x, times the derivative of cosine x, which is negative sine x, plus the second factor, which is cosine x, times the derivative of 2 sine x, it will be equal to 2 cosine x. So this will be our answer, 2 sine squared x plus 2 cosine squared x. So that will be our answer for number 5 equation.